Hey, Jules Bliss Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. Hey, at least I added some light to the prison gray behind me. People are like, Jules, what happened to that warm environment you were in? It's an excellent question. We are in transition, people. It's going to work out. My husband is so kind. He literally, for my 2-year Jules Plus Vegan anniversary, and yes, we totally passed 200 subscribers. You guys are so good to me. He got me like one of those whole systems, you know, those like halo lights or whatever they're called, and it holds your phone in between. It has a microphone. Like, what? I mean, it is amazing. And he's like, yeah, I just want you to be all you can be and get your message out there. I have no energy to do it, like to put it together, to make it happen. Okay, so then I'm in this prison blue environment, which is our new office. And he got me a green screen so that I could put up any background that I want. I mean, how great is that? No energy to do it. Oh my gosh, how tragic is that? We had our anniversary last month. He got me a Fitbit watch because he wanted me to be so successful and feel good about my steps. Like, that's where I'm at right now. It's so sad. I'm in an interesting place, people, where I just, like, anything extra is too much right now. And there's so many reasons for that. The COVID, teaching online, like, there's just so many reasons, but it's all so very kind, and I rejoice to no end to have such a loving, supportive guy. I'm just not there yet. That's the power of yet. It's coming, I promise. Anyway, for those of you who are joining us, we are in the middle of SelfCare September, praise God, and it is ticking away. If you're just joining us, if it's not September, if it's not the 26th of the month, it doesn't matter. Just know that there were 30 great intentions for you to better care for yourself, because you're worth it, right? Okay, so for today, it was find a new way to use one of your strengths and talents today. Find just a new way. I mean, everybody has gifts. What's a new way that you can use that, right? Okay, and for tomorrow, because I'm always a day ahead, tomorrow, which is the 27th, and happens to be my husband's birthday, sidebar. He was a preemie, and he was supposed to be born on December 27th, which is my birthday. And he was 3 months early. And, you know, the family always said, well, you were really supposed to be born December 27th. So it was so funny when we got married and got together, and he's like, wait, December 27th is your birthday? Yeah, isn't that great? We're practically twins, just 7 years and 3 months apart. Okay, so it says, take your time. This is for tomorrow, seriously. It's a Sunday anyway. The day of the Lord. Take your time. Make space to just breathe and be still. Is that beautiful? Take your time, make space to just breathe and be still. Can you do that? I love the idea of that. To just breathe and be still. I've been so stressed out that I have resorted back to an old behavior for me. Starting with about my junior year in high school, I would shake my knee. You know how people do that? Shake your knee. I'm in California. Okay, people around me thought it was an earthquake. And sometimes it wasn't just one knee, it was two. I mean, seriously. And they'd be like, what are you doing? And I'd have to consciously stop, and within seconds, I was back. Okay. So then, by grace, over the last probably about maybe just 5 years or 6, I stopped. Things calmed down. A really wicked, abusive principal left the school. I stopped grinding my teeth. Like, things got a little better, and I stopped shaking my knee. But just recently, with the online teaching and the COVID and the all hours and the parent-teacher conferences, my legs are going crazy again. And it's not good. It's not good. let's ensure that it is very temporary. Okay, so anyway, for those of you who were with me yesterday, I was doing a fantastic article on the benefits of tea, and I indicated that I absolutely love herbal tea. I had just started drinking it in the last kind of year and a half or 2 years. I mentioned Tanny Raw, who's a social media phenom on every health platform, and she always says that, when you're finally done with dinner, you've got to find a way, for the grazers, for the people who get up and raid the kitchen, for the, night walkers. She says that the kitchen is closed, but the tea bar is open. And I bought into that, and I got a gazillion amazing teas with every flavor, and they smell so amazing. They're non-caloric, they have no caffeine, and they're just lovely. And I drink 9 and 10 cups, but in a 24-ounce mug, so it's not like, but still, 3 times whatever, I go for broke. This is so delicious, and I love it. So I wanted to remind myself what is so great about tea. And I have an article which I will include as the description of the video. This is actually part 2. And I will also attach part 1. So it was called Drinking Tea May Improve Your Health, and Here's What to Try. And it just gave a variety. And one of the, I don't think there was any other subheadings. Oh, yeah. Well, the very first one that they suggested was tea that contains antioxidants. Number 2 was teas that have less caffeine than coffee. Number 3, tea may reduce your risk of heart attack and stroke. And the one that they recommended for that was called matcha. And I hesitated. It actually has white. Let me see. Those who drink green tea, matcha tea. Oh, yeah. Matcha tea had 10 times as much as regular green tea. And what it says as some of the things is that it boosts energy, burns calories, increases focus, lowers stress level, improves skin health, and supercharges the immune system. Well, who wouldn't want that? What I cannot afford is even natural caffeine, I'm telling you. I'm spastic enough as it is, and luckily, praise God, I've gotten through all my migraines, and I do not do caffeine. All right, so let's keep going for number 4. Tea may help with weight loss. Well, it will in the sense that I just mentioned. If you've closed the kitchen and you're not revisiting it at night and you're drinking non-caloric tea, that alone could help. But research on this isn't as strong, but studies have shown that research on this isn't as strong. Studies that have shown an effect have depended on consumption of large amounts of tea, often in pill form. Okay, that was a serious waste. There's no way. I don't want a pill form of anything, let alone tea. Okay, so that one was a waste. There's like no proof of it. Go with my logic. You're not eating in the kitchen. You're drinking non-caloric tea. It'll aid in weight loss. Number 5, tea may help protect your bones. Data from recent animal studies, God bless them. The ridiculousness is they spend a ton of time on the animal studies only to turn around and go, okay, now we need to study humans. Start with humans. There are so many volunteers. Dare I say, throw them a bone. I am so... Forgive me, you can tell I am tired. I always giggle when I'm tired. Okay. Data from recent animal studies have shown that green tea may prevent bone loss. Moringa, a plant that's native to South Asia, has been known for its medicinal properties and is now quickly becoming a mainstream superfood. With more calcium than milk, as well as iron, vitamin A, and K, moringa tea is a great addition to help keep those bones strong. I love that. All right, the Republic of Tea Organic Moringa Super Herb Tea. As I suggested, they're telling you where you could purchase it at the same time. But it says moringa are leaves from the miracle tree with green root boa and a touch of mango. And it's unbleached tea bags. I love that, of course. Number 6, tea may keep your smile bright. Japanese researchers have found that tea can decrease tooth loss. It changes the pH in your mouth when you drink it, and that may be what prevents cavities. Beyond that, tea, unlike many other beverages, does not appear to erode tooth enamel. Love that. Number 7, tea may boost the immune system. You think? I did a whole thing on teas and all the different ones and what they were good for. I'm going to try and locate that. I have done hundreds of videos and don't know how to find any of them, but they're out there. Okay, they're out there. Okay, so studies have shown that tea can tune up immune cells so they reach their targets quicker. Holy basil, or Tulsi tea, has been used by the, and I'm going to say it wrong, Ayurvedic practitioners. I think it's Alexa, how do you pronounce Ayurvedic? Yeah, it's Ayurvedic, right? I think I'm saying it wrong, but bear with me. I'm sure you guys know. Ancient medicine, right? Anyway, practitioners for centuries to help the immune system keep it strong after injuries or illnesses, thanks to the antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties. That's so important. And of course, they have an organic India Tulsi tea, which is stress relieving and energizing. Go for it. This one is made in the Holy Land. All right, number 8. Tea may help battle cancer. Studies on this are currently mixed, which means more research is needed. But in the meantime, if you've got a strong family history of cancer and you want to do anything you can, you might increase your tea consumption. Number 9, herbal tea may soothe the digestive system. Herbal tea, in particular chamomile, can be good for people with irritable bowel syndrome because it is antispasmodic. And ginger teas can calm nausea. Get a dose of both with a ginger chamomile tea. And of course they have one. And number 10, tea, unadulterated, that is calorie-free. It's a great no-calorie alternative to water. It provides so much options for flavor and versatility. You can have it hot or cold, and you don't have to put anything in it. Though you might want to add a cinnamon stick or ginger. Ooh, that means you're able to hydrate with something other than water alone. Get yourself a canister of Tea Bloom's fruit and green tea variety packs, and you'll never get bored. Like I said, they have... I'm sorry, you guys. I cannot start over. Bear with me on the giggling. They, of course, have ads for all of this. With all natural flavors like pineapple. Oh, I love that. Acai berry, strawberry, and lychee. You can easily keep your palate pleased. The thing is, though, I will mention that water itself is no energy on the body at all, okay? It's only a blessing. With tea of any flavor, natural or otherwise, it has to be processed through the liver. So it's a little more work on the body. Do not forego your water. Unless you're a person who doesn't get any fluids at all, then yes, of course, tea is a great start until you work your way back to water. But otherwise, a combination of both is best. And I do both. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's all really good fluids. That's just a side note that it actually has to be a little processed. Okay, that is the story on part 2 of tea. My story is that I am insanely tired. I knew I would be. I pulled a lot of semi-all-nighters this past week. I was stressed out regarding parent-teacher conferences and getting in my progress reports. Praise God, I did it all. But Saturdays are always a little tiring for me, and today was exceptionally so. So anyway, I'm still working on the background. Don't give up on Jules Plus Vegan just because she looks like she's in prison gray. And until we talk again, my friends, drink that tea. Like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you, especially in prayer. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you are blessed.